Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we headed to Guardia Castle, and we found out more about what's going on. Apparently, Queen Leene was rescued in Truce Canyon, even though she was supposedly missing. But everyone has noticed, in the castle at least, that Queen Leene is acting rather strangely. And through some optional dialogue, and eventually through stuff we actually had to do, we found out that Queen Leene, or who everybody thought was Queen Leene, was really Marle. But when we met her, she seemed to have been violently ripped out of existence. And as we left the castle, we ran into Luca, who told us that Marle is really Princess Nadia. Or Nadia, if you want to use a Japanese pronunciation. So, the real Queen Leene is still missing. And because of what happened in 600 AD, or what is happening right now, Queen Leene is about to be killed, which means there will be no Princess Nadia. Unless we do something about it. And so, we need to go to the cathedral, but first, did I? No, I did not sell off my old stuff. I had the feeling I didn't do that, so let's sell the hide tunic, the hide cap, the other hide cap, the wood sword, because we're not going to need it anymore, and the air gun, because it was useless anyway. And from here, we head to the cathedral. Because we've been told that the Chancellor apparently heads there. And everybody says different stuff, the same stuff as before. But you actually have to talk to everybody in order to get that to happen. When you talk to all four of the nuns, a sparkle will show up near the front of the cathedral. And if you press A on it, what did you find? A hairpin. That's Guardia's royal crest! And the nuns are really monsters. So, new enemy here, the Nagaet. They will cast slow on you. And it only does very minimal damage, but it will slow down your characters especially Luca. And as you can see, the battle gauges are filling up more slowly. They do a lot more damage up close. No. Far. I'll take it. After I stop being attacked. You definitely want to use Fire Whirl against as many Nagaets as possible, so you can get that to happen. I also should have healed up too, but, well, we can easily do some damage. And I'll go ahead and hit her with, assuming the Nagaet is a her to begin with Flame Toss, because that's going to be more powerful than the dart gun anyway, and it'll do damage to the Nagaets and kill them in one hit, which I need. And 320 G, that's a good amount of money. We got to level up for Chrono. And that's it for that battle. Phew, that was close. All of a sudden, another Nagaed appears and attacks Luca from behind, but lowering thine guard, and thou art allowing the enemy in. Thou here to save the queen. The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me? Shouldn't that be will thou? Or wilt thou? Anyway, a frog? Chrono, it's a talking frog! I hate frogs! Ah, my guise doth not incur thy trust. Very well, do as thee please. But I shall save the queen. I thought it was do as thou pleaseth. I don't even know why I'm questioning this after having played this for 28 years at the time of this recording. Wait. You don't seem like a bad, person-frog thing. I mean, Chrono, what should we do? We are now in a but thou must situation. So we have to go with the frog. I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What's your name? And we are introduced to Frog. If you couldn't already tell, Frog sounds a lot like Cyan from Final Fantasy VI. Given that the two games were practically in development at the same time, it doesn't surprise me. They do move away from this in future translations. I know they especially do that with the Steam translation. But on Super Nintendo and Sony PlayStation 1, get ready for a Cyan style, middle-age style speech fest. Frog will do. That buff arm totally doesn't remind me of Earthworm Jim. Yeah, it does. Alright. Nice to meet you, Frog. No comma between you and Frog. Mayhap a hidden door looks nigh. Let us search the environs. Let's do that, but first we should probably heal up. And before I do heal up, I will look at Frog. So Frog uses more traditional swords. And he's pretty powerful. He is pretty fast. And it's almost like having a second Chrono at this point. And he's also level 5 too, which is pretty good. Stats are about the same. He's going to be fun to have in the party. So, now that we've taken care of that, let's go ahead and use 10G to heal up, because I should have done that before I went into the Cathedral. And from here, we're going to go back. That reminds me. How much... Oh, wait. I could have sworn that we would have gotten another... weapon for Chrono around here, but... well, I guess the Iron Blade will have to do. There's only one thing you can do in the Cathedral, and that's press A in front of the organ to play it. Okay, belay my last. You have to hold up and then press A to play it. Also, you only play 3 notes on the organ, but kind of gives chills here. And the music here isn't that bad either. Let's go ahead and find a new enemy here. The Diablos. They do a lot of kicking, and they can also kick you from far range as well. They actually just spin up to you and kick you. And the first strike from Frog happens to be a critical hit. Nice. Let's go ahead and use Flame Toss here, and nice. Another critical hit from Frog. 30 experience, 3 attack, 180 G. We got Luke up to level 4, which is nice. And there's some chests here. Thankfully, you can open them from the side if you need to. There's a tonic, and there's a revive. It's good to get a free revive because revives are expensive, especially at this point in the game. And I know that, yeah, there's a regular hit. So the critical hit combo stops the 2 for Frog here. And we are getting 10 experience and 60 gold from each one of these things. Now, either side leads over to here. But there are some doors that we can go through as you go through here. And in here, we have a maiden suit for Luca. We have a tonic. And we have an ether. So we have another ether. Cool. Now, how do I... A? Cool. So, if you look in your inventory and you double press A, if you double tap A on an accessory or an armor or a weapon or a helmet, you can learn who uses it, who can equip it. Not everybody can equip every single item. You'll also be able to see how much attack power a weapon does or how much defense a piece of armor gives. So let's go ahead and put the maiden suit on Luca. That brings her defense up by 34, which is definitely going to be needed. And this is a totally optional thing, but if you press A in front of this dresser here, the game gives you no hint that you're supposed to do this. You'll find the secret nugget at Bromide. If you've ever wondered what a bromide is a commercially produced photograph of an actor or actress, a singer, or a geisha. Bromides are quite popular and quite prevalent in Japanese culture, and for a good while in the 20th century, bromides were used and sold to gauge the popularity of idol pop singers, of Japanese idols. So, in case you've never known what a bromide is, or if you've never played Lunar the Silver Star, because that game has bromides, hint hint, wink wink, nudge nudge, now you know what a bromide is. And if you do it at this point in the game, you actually get a battle. Hey everyone! Humans! They're after the bromide! Get them! Nah, I think we'll just get you. And henches. They walk up to you and hit you. They can also somersault into you from a distance. They made the fatal mistake of getting into a group that could easily be hit with Firewall. 11 experience for each one. And wow, 400 G off of those guys. Very nice. If you get the bromide after completing what we're going to be doing here, you'll find you won't get the battle. That battle is totally optional. But it's a good thing I got it because gold. And we have a steel saber. That is for Chrono. Brings up his offense by 5. I was wanting to see if I could buy that in the store, but, well, you can't. Also, we could have gotten that at Melchier's, but we definitely didn't have 4,000 G back then. Anyway, you can walk to the south of these spikes, and if you press A at the switch, you'll cause the spikes to go down, and once the spikes have receded, you can enter this door. There's a sparkle in this bowl. You found the power tab. You're humans? They're hiding the queen in the back. Please rescue her. You don't even need to go in this room except for the power tab. Inside this building, there's a room dedicated to Magus. Heard something about a treasure there. We'll be going there momentarily. For now, let's just beat these two guys up. Also, I should totally put that Chrono... I should totally give Chrono the power tab after this battle. And we can now one-shot a Diablos with Chrono now, which is excellent. Alright. Let us go ahead and put it on Chrono. I could put it on Frog, but he won't be in the party for very long. Spoiler alert. And new enemy here. The Gnasher. These guys will bite you if they are close enough to you. And they have 90 hit points. I might as well go ahead and use this, even though I shouldn't. 8 experience off each one. 70 G off each one. And we got a revive. Very nice. And if we go in here... Hey, what's with the disguise? No need for them here. They think we're not humans. It's almost my shift. Hey, pretending to be human is so repulsive. Burp. The ones we ate recently weren't so bad. And those 2 soldiers we caught look rather plump and juicy. Yakra's so smart. His plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the Queen's captive and the castle is in uproar. This is rich! I'll look in on Magus' statue before my shift. And once you talk to everybody in here, this guy goes to this door. No treasure here, no spikes in the way. And this looks totally convenient. There's 100 G and an ether. Are you here to save Queen Leene? Oh, what a relief. How nice of you to come. I'm sure Yakra will be just as pleased. Why are you speaking highly of Yakra? Why not rest in here until he's available? There was no need for you to come rescue me. The Master Yakra is very kind. I've decided to stay here. Now why don't you make yourselves at home too? And if you try to leave, don't be in such a hurry. Enjoy yourself first. Hee hee. They all turn into Gnashers. Fun. And these guys can do quite the damage. And that's what I want. I knew if I was patient enough, I would be able to hit all 3 of them in one strike. Look at that damage. Easy battle here. And Chrono has learned Slash. And Frog has learned Slurp Cut. And X Strike. So with Slash, Slash allows you to attack enemies in a line. As for Slurp, Slurp heals a little bit of HP at the cost of just 1 MP. And Slurp Cut lets Frog snatch an enemy with his tongue and slash them for a lot of damage. Well, not a lot of damage, just a pretty weak technique, but it's still useful. And if Chrono and Frog learn Slash and Slurp Cut respectively, they can learn X Strike. X Strike allows them both to hit an enemy simultaneously. And I have no idea how to sing that, so therefore I do not. And will not. And these people are definitely healing, or definitely worshiping Magus. Here you can find a speed belt and a defender. So the speed belt and the defender. The defender increases your stamina by 2. I really need to look up what these stat things do. I mean, I know what everything else does. I want to think that maybe that stamina is supposed to be some sort of physical defense thing, but I don't know for sure. But either way, your stamina goes up by 2 with the defender, and the speed belt brings your speed up by 2. Which, I'm just going to leave that alone. Now, if you talk to this guy... Yep, you start the battle. Alright. Now... I was hoping maybe they'd all be together, but I'll definitely take 3 in a group there. I'll take that even more. That'll get 4 of these people in a row. And I can easily take them all out. And Frog got slowed down, but I think we can manage. And there's Slurp Cut right there. Here's Slash. And I'll show off X attack eventually. But we got almost 50 experience and 5 tech points and over 300 gold from doing this. Chrono and Frog, I believe, go up to level 6. Yes. Though there's nothing else that we can do in this little area. So all that's left is to go through here and just do that. Now we're going to have to make our way up to those stairs. But first, stop! Intruders! Ah! Well, we got 2 Gnashers and 2 Diablos. Might as well take care of everyone here. I know that's not going to kill them, but that'll get them close to death anyway. I never got to show off Slurp. Well, I can do it eventually. Actually, I might want to do it now. Especially since I have the MP. And yeah, that's Slurp. That'll definitely get us to full in a hurry, at least at this point in the game. Love that the Gnashers give you revives. You never know when you'll need a revive. And there's 2 Nagaets and 2 Gnashers. Let's go ahead and use Fire Whirl. Take care of everyone all at once. Very nice. And now to go over to here. And we're going to use a shelter to get our HP and MP back up. And then we're going to save the game. Can we find Queen Leene in the Cathedral? Join me next time when we find out. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!